All right, let's go. All right. Oh yeah. There we go. Right, so what is this? The 30 apply. Okay. Add a connection. Oh, yeah, select the node, add connection. Like 12. Apply, and that's fine. Go over here. Oh, there is a bug. All right. I'm tired of the bugs. Okay. So when we add the second connection, so when we add the connection via this edit connection pop-up, we don't really add it to the second or to the node that we just connected to, right? All right, let's see then. Initialize drop down. Add connection. I'll see about that. All right, add connection. So, all right, I see. So selected node, we're gonna add for the selected node the new connection as well. Selected node, hold on, selected node. Hold on, is the selected node is the edit node or add connection with this node? Yeah, selection node dot selected node dot connections dot append new connection. That's all I think, right? Let's see. So we said we add this, apply, all right, and over here, great, okay, just that. So I need to update this quickly. Let's see. Well, fixed, I guess. Add the newly added connection to the node, well, to the, how can I say, to the node that we just connected to. I don't know, a bit lengthy as it is. Fix connection, fix new connection to the node that, to the newly connected node, to the newly connected node. There we go. Fix connection to the newly connected node. Yeah, I guess. Right. All right. It's better for, okay, shit. Add a connection with the selected node, with the other node, right? That is with this node and with the other node. I'm gonna sleep. I don't know why I just started the stream right now, but yeah, I want to sleep, man. All right, without committing. Well, let's see. Well, I gotta do it. That a comment. There we go. All right. So what do we have? We have that, right? And what was our to do of the last stream? Reset the connection, the connections list after the user cancels. So this one, right? Cancels the edit. So clean the connections list before on cancel. What? Just made some tea. I'd love to hopefully wake up with this. All right, so yeah, there is the canvas. We didn't do the canvas, but for now we are focusing on this one, right? When we click reset, well, we have changed reset by cancel because they are not really windows, separate windows. They are dialogues within the primary window. So yeah, so if we click on the exit, right? So what's the behavior right now? I'll just reset the connection list after. Okay, so let's say we do this, right? Then we click on cancel. When we go to edit, this shouldn't be, right? This shouldn't be. Okay, I see. Just a reset of a simple reset of the connections. Yeah, hold on. So on self.dismiss, on save every time on history. On dismiss, right? This edit on dismiss, we do add new connections. Instance.connections. Okay. So here self.connections equals an empty list, which is not the right move to do. So when we get connections at first, this is not gonna work because we already have. I'm gonna just prove a point here. Add new connections. Let's see, where's this? So print the new, right? We print the new connections. So if we do this, we're gonna have 2, even though we canceled, right? So we do this, up, cancel. Yeah, see, there are 2, which is not good. So what we should do instead, we shouldn't clear because we already have a connection, right? So if we clear, what will happen if we clear? Connection, cancel, there's none, right? And we hit apply. Yeah, hold on. Skip that. So we said edit, add, cancel, and we edit again. There is always this, right? So big no, right? And it applies the connect for some reason. Interesting. Because on add new connections, the new connections are empty. So I see. So okay. Let's print out this one. I'm gonna just test a theory here. I'm not making sense of my words, but let me test the theory. So hit clear, right? So if we added connections, we should be able to delete also connections. So if this self.connections is exactly the same as new connections, right? In terms of length and connections, right? So we return out, suppose we don't append anything here. Yeah, well, also this method is not really valid because if we delete connections, right, it's gonna be from, hold on, maybe it works for some reason. X I in range 1 to 0, it would say 1, right? It'd say, well, yeah, which is very weird. we edit, add, cancel, and okay, it didn't do anything. All right, but it did the connection here. I don't get why it made the connection, and we didn't really add anything. All right, so I suppose and 0 since it is 0, right? Up, add new connection, cancel and cancel. Yeah. What in the hell? Okay. So what about if we do this? No, there is something that is really weird. Ah, I see what's going on. Yeah, of course. So this part is working right. The second part is we not only make this O2 connection, since it's since it is an indirected segment, I'll say, so, or line or connection, so it draws the connection from 2 to 0, right? That's what our problem is. Okay. So that problem should be in here. No. What? Because that. What? Hold on. Not making any sense of my words. I'm super tired. Where did I made change? Yeah, this one. Okay. Add connection, selected node dot connections. Okay, so all right, selected node dot connections dot clear as well. We should clear this too. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna save. Yeah, we're gonna save this as well. Selected node equals none. Unfortunately, well, it is what it is, I guess. Up, and up. And for now, we are clearing all, again, I say all connections, which is not ideal. We're gonna clear only this connection that we have added, not all. See? So click on cancel, yeah, and it works. Okay, so instead of clearing all of the connections, we should only clear what we are supposed to clear. So just to test, I gotta apply. Okay, it works. All right. So when we cancel, it shouldn't clear, it should reset, right? Reset. Same as for this one, right? So when we okay, so all right. I'm thinking about where we're gonna save the temporary list of connections that we then gonna confirm or apply, right? I'm tired. So connections, right? Okay, initial connections. So when we create connections, no, that's when we edit, right? Which is not good. So if connections are in, all right, we can do that. All right. So, and here I'm gonna self.bind connections with self.create connections backup, right? Hear me out, hear me out. Oh shit. Right? And here we say if, and here we're gonna create self.connections backup, which is gonna be well, yeah, no, yeah. So it's gonna be connection backup. So if self, you know what? I'm gonna put it to none. If it doesn't exist, so if is none, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna assign selfless connections to it, right? That we have just changed. So on change, we're gonna take this to that, copy this to this, right? So if we say copy dot, god damn it, import copy. Seriously? Can we deep copy it? I don't think so, but oh well. We'll try, right? I don't think we can, but we'll try. Edit. Yep. No. Nope. So non-type object has no attribute connections, right? Select the node. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So if self dot selected node. Yeah. Okay. That's not a big deal. And here we're gonna equals to, no, it's not really equals. God damn it. I'm just gonna see. Follow the process, right? Let's cancel here. It's only one, right? So we cancel here. There are two. There are two. Even those? What the fish? What about this one? It's only one. Yeah. Since they share the same. Yeah, they share the same memory. So, oh my god, I hate Python for this. I hate Python. You can't really create a copy, and when you copy, you can't really. Oh my god, man. I don't want to create a custom copy for this because it's irritating. It's irritating. It's an algorithm on itself. God, man. Why am I tired today? Well, okay. I hate Python, okay? I hate Python. It's all complicated. No, how am I? It's impossible, man. It's impossible. Fuck. So here we're gonna create new connections, which will like destroy every single other thing, because every single node that shares, well, if two nodes share the same connection, if we change one, then if we change one, the other one changes. But if we destroy one, the other one persists. And now we have we destroy one and create another one, right? Instead of it. But the other one persists. So we have two connections that, in between quotes, should be the same connection, but they are two different connections. So it's gonna be drawn twice. That's first. And if some other day we wanna, if we want to change the weight of that connection, you really can't, since, oh my god, man, why my life is just got very bad. Oh my god. I'm thinking about the whole design of the application now. Oh god. So I'm starting to think, right? Do I paint? Yeah. So we have a list. Oh my god, I need to draw the tablet. What can I do? No. We have the connections. Nice writing, man. List, which takes. Hold on. Did we have that, or did we remove it? No, we still do. We are still we are not using it. What the fuck? So update connections. Yeah, we're not using it. Update connections. What the fuck? Hold on, man. Update connections. So yeah, this is to draw with, right? and update connections and connections. Yeah, for each node. Yeah, we're not using this. Self.connections. Yeah, we're not. All right. So for each node, right? We have connections, and connections contains the first node, node 1, the second node, node 2, and the weight as basic data which we need. So this is referenced by memory, right? This as well, referenced by memory. Well, this is an int. We don't really care, but this is an object. This is an object, right? Yeah, it's foolish that we made it right like here, like this. So with this design, again, for each node, right? For each node, we have, so these two nodes, this one and this one, share the same connection. It's shared between the both of them, right? And that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. As I said, since we're gonna change one. Yeah, all right. So the design, or the new design, which we're gonna get back to the old design, right? So we're gonna have a list of connections, and it's gonna have like node, well, n for node, right? So it's gonna have n0 with n1, n0 with n2, n1 with n2, I suppose, I don't know, right? And with this design, right, if we're gonna change the nodes, let's say node 0 connections, right here, let's say edit, node 0 connections, we should search and extract all connections from the list that node 0 is a part of, right? So yeah, it's not really hard, to be honest. It's not. It's actually simpler, very, very simple. Well, and the weight, right? Well, plus, well, we got it. We have this plus the weight. It's an object, right? This is a connection object. It's not a tuple, since it has weight, it has line, it has line weight, it has color, it has functions. It's not only a tuple, right? It's a class. There we go. It's a class. Connection is class, but this is an object. Well, very simple illustration of the object without the weight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change the design of each node has a connections list into one global connection that has or includes every single connection between nodes. But why is it clearing what? Well, so yeah. So yeah, let's start that. Okay. One big fucking connections. It should be global, right? It should be global. So just right here, we have connections, and in here, well, for now, it's an empty list. We're gonna initialize these connections in the canvas itself, in the application. Well, not here, to be honest. I prefer to do it in the Dijkstra on the main screen, maybe. No, Shiva. Yeah. Well, let's put it here for the moment, right? It's not a big deal. So let's set a connection that nodes are one, right, the weight, Okay, see, we are appending the same connection to two different nodes. I think it's a redundancy, it's a waste of memory, and it's like it increases the complexity of the whole application in terms of algorithmic point of view. So in here, we're gonna say not self. So here we're gonna say directly connections that append CNN, and we delete those two, right? So we are storing only with a single connection, I guess. And for the drawing, it's gonna be way easier. So here self dot connections, no, without self, and it's gonna be like this, without any sets, without any updates. Well, every single thing about sets is gonna be deleted. In connections to draw and nodes to deleted. All right. Update connection. Update connections. Update canvas. Update canvas. Well, update canvas. Okay. So let's try this out. See, it just works. So now we're gonna clean some data. So for example, in the node, we no longer have connections. Yeah, it's very useless because a node, it should only contain the node's information, not label texture. Well, this is a secondary attribute to display the text. State of the node. This is a graphical, like, secondary variable. Inversion, the inverted color, the color of the node, the size of the node, the label, the node ID. Right? It's only about node, not about the connection with other nodes. So in connection, yeah, we have nodes, node 1, node 2, and the weight, line color, and yeah, and the weight, yeah. So what I was gonna do, edit connection, no, node config, right? Right. So yeah, when we pass in here, not the node config, no, to open the edge connection. So node config, yeah, to open, yeah, in edit, open connections pop up. We give it the node, and that's all we need, to be honest. So the node connections, that's a false. Bring new connections, yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Oops. Oh, of course. To the bottom, I'm gonna say pass. Update color on label input. Here, add new connections. Yeah, there is none of this. Okay, so now we really don't do anything at all with our data. So I want to double click on a node to open the node config. Are there any connections? All right. Add new connections. 3. So what's the problem? Input line 64,108. Oh yeah. Oh my god, man. I'm tired. I am tired. What is this? Where is it coming from? A node config grid layout. Node config. We pass the node. I see. Okay, so yeah, there is no problem with this. Right, we're gonna say this. Hold on. Root dot count connections for the node. Right, count connections. Right, we're gonna count the connections. It's gonna return the number, and boom, boom, beam. All right, so. I'm tired, man. I swear to God, I'm tired. So, on node, self.update new connection. No, we're gonna, hold on. First, we're gonna create our count connections. Self, we're gonna do if self.node. What are we gonna do? So we're gonna seek for each connection in connections. If node if con.nodes of 0 equals self.node, or connections.nodes of 1 equals yeah, and we're gonna only add equals self.node. So we're gonna say it's easier if self.node in this in the connection.nodes, right? Without the brackets. So if it's there, well, it's gonna be here. The count equals 0 and count plus equals 1, and a return count, right? So what are we gonna have now? Unmatched. Do we have? Yeah, I have one extra. It's true. And we're back now, and great, we have 1. And for this one, we should have 0. Perfect. It works. Perfect. It works. I'm super happy about the work. Oops. There we go. So yeah, it's pretty much it is what it is, as we say, right? So update new connections when we post the node. Update new connections when we okay. So when we pass the node, we gotta create the let me think. Create a copy. I think we can create a copy, but for now let's work it, right? Let's slowly. So print, boom. So on edit, add new connection. Yeah, it's gonna do that, right? Yeah. Let's see. So boom, boom. Okay. So on edit, so when we open node object has no attribution. Yeah. So we're gonna look in here and we're gonna look for node.connections, right? Here we go. Oh my god. So yeah. So we won't be having these two. So we create the node and we append it to connections, not to self connections, to connections. Okay. So this is gonna be the temporary one. So right, and then here when we apply, I'm gonna say connections for now. Dot. It's gonna be append. This is so fucking chaotic. So yeah, first we're gonna remove this one. Just to be clear, I would love when we apply changes, it applies the weight directly to the nodes instead of, since we have a global connection, a global variable for the connections. Node.connections. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'll initialize drop down. God damn it. Okay, fill in the self.node neighbors list. So for each in connections, right? Now, that's all. I hope so. Okay, good. Come on, man. Add connection dot connections. Where the fuck is that value? Edit connections dot connections. Self okay, so this. I don't care, man. All right, I don't care. Okay, so why nothing is there? Let's see. Initialize drop down. Okay, so initialize drop down, right? I'm gonna put the binds together, right? So there we go. So initialize drop down. So neighbor node if connection dot. Okay, let's see the neighbors first. Neighbor is gonna be 0, right? It's none. Neighbor node. If connection is connection to 0. If connection to 0 is not self.node, else connection to 1. No. Okay, no. Okay. I see what's going on. So first, if self.node in con.nodes, right? If it is in the nodes, then we're gonna do this. Then we say if it's 0, if it's not 0, then it's otherwise same shit does for some reason. Okay. I don't know why, but alright. Fuck. It's not It's not self-connections, it's all the connections. There you go. What the fuck? Goddamn scary shit. We are in a scary movie, mate. That's where it goes. What the fuck? Hold on. 1. Select a node. 2. It's not showing. For each node in nodes, if fields are done with list of nodes, with nodes. Fucked. Right? Is in or not? Let's see. Nothing. Fuck you, man. So this is the drop down. The drop down is good, but the fuck is self.connections, man? Self.connections. We don't care really about the connections, right? This is the temporary connections. We don't really care about it for now. So what we're gonna do is create connections backup. No, not that, to be honest. What we're gonna do is, let's say for connections in connections, for connection in connections, I'm gonna take all the connections of that node, of this self.node, right? So if, again, self.node in connection.nodes, what we're gonna do is we can say self.connections.append con. See, it doesn't work. It's getting me top, man. So edit connections. So yeah, it's fine if there is none. It's very fine. I don't care. This is creating a copy, right? So yeah, we don't really care about this. If, well, this is on dismiss. So update. See, it's when we put the node in. Again, we don't care. No, don't care about this. When we open, we pass in the node. That's all we care about. So here, don't really care about doing this. Simply, I'm gonna say self.connections equals an empty list, right? So let's list. Gonna add work. Gear connection. Where's that? Up. Yep. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about this. Just so that create backup, right? Well, yeah, well, I don't really need it. Okay, man. Add connections. Do you mean connections? Yeah. That's what I mean. Where's that? Yep. This is buttocks, man. This is. So we remove that also off. Now we're gonna just comment it out, right? Let's focus on this sports here. So initialize connections, init connections, we do this, and boom, and print self dot connections 0, of course, 0, of course it's 0, man. So we bind on initialize dropdown. What we're gonna do is do this as well, right? And now I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Listen, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Hear me out. Hear me out. Boom! 1. You see? I'm fucking a genius. Alright, so if that works, what we're gonna do. So I would say init. Just init, right? So self with arguments. What we're gonna do here is initialize the dropdown, the list of connections with the init of dropdowns. Yeah, exactly. Init connections and dropdowns, right? Init dropdowns. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So this is a copy with the addresses, right? So if we say print connections, and then we say print dot connections, we're gonna have the same connection, right? The same object shared between the two variables. See, it's same memory address. So if we're gonna change in here, then we say cancel. It's gonna save it and yeah, we didn't apply anything, right? Let's just visually setting it as 16. Oh, okay. This is much better. This is much better. So screw add connection for now. Screw canceling. Let's apply. Get back on track. Let's apply this weight whatever connection, right? So connection.weight equals that. So we're only gonna change the weight, right? We put it to, well, at 5, we hit apply and then apply again, 155, and in this part 155, right? So in both parts in 155. So it shares, it works perfect, right? If we do 25, we hit cancel, we hit apply, it's 155, 155, and everything, right? I'm pretty sure this one. Okay. So if we hit 5, we hit cancel, and then we hit the same, right? Okay. So the first use case works. So let's get back on track to the second use case, which we add a connection, right? So what would happen now? So we select number 2, we add it, let's say 0, right? We hit apply. There is nothing, right? There is nothing that has been added. So why is that? Because we adding to the temporary connections. That's fine. Why? Well, why it doesn't work? Well, that's normal because again we are we're appending, sorry, to this temporary connection, right? But what we should do is, after we apply the weights of the previous, we gotta add to the connections. So what we're gonna say is self dot we're gonna say connections equals self dot connections. It should be this way. It should be this way. Why is this like this? It's not accessible. Redefining from outer space. Blah 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 blah. What the fuck are you talking about? Is this one? Okay, so you see, this is okay. Global connections. I'm already tired. Swear to God, I'm already tired, man. Come on. Up. Let's try. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but yeah, no. I'm tired. Okay, let's print connections at this point, and let's print self.connections at this point also. Yeah, it's a global, but should be connections. Well, let's just see the hit apply. Okay, first connections and the second. Okay, so okay. So what we're gonna do is say connections equals self connections, right? Okay. Up. There we go. 14 cancel. 14 cancel and edit. Yeah, this is only text. It doesn't matter. So what we're gonna do? Okay, I know what we're gonna do. Okay, so okay. 0, edit, add connection, cancel, edit. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. Right, to cancel, it's fine, right? But it shouldn't be there, right? So yeah, we got back on track, man. We're back on track. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake. Oof. So when we cancel, it's not when we cancel. It is not that. It's when we click on the edit button. When we click on this button, so when we click on this button, it should reinitialize or reset this this graphic, this canvas per se, this grid layout, which is this one, right? So yeah. So let's see what we are doing so far. So yeah, we are saying on dismiss, we don't care about on dismiss. Yeah, since it is already a so yeah, here we're gonna put it in here. And yeah, this all this shebang, it doesn't. Oh my god, don't fucking say, mate. Oh my god, you only hit apply, but this cancel and apply, it matters too. You know what? Okay, so maybe I've done this use case, but I didn't really take much attention. We hit apply, it adds the connection. We hit cancel, it adds the connection, right? Damn it. Ah, my god. So node config should handle the new connections, right? And in this edit connections, it is not gonna change the overall global connections. It's only gonna change this new connection, right? This temporary connection. Well, I'm tired. I figured out what we should do. Now I'm going to sleep. I've been streaming for 1 hour and I've done pretty much nothing. Yes, I've put this connections, made some couple of changes, but It's not a big deal what I've done. I would say tomorrow morning I will get back on track. Yep. And that's gonna be it.